Hi everyone! So I'm going to share with you guys another one of my make it raw recipes. It's a raw recipe, fully raw of course, and it's actually really highly requested by a lot of you guys because a couple of videos back in one of my what I ate in a day videos, you guys saw one of my dinners and you really wanted to know what it was. And you actually wanted a video on it. So I was thinking, well, I was going to do a video anyways, but I figured I need to do this now. This one in particular, I find pairs extremely well with these veggies that I'm going to use. So let's get started, guys. Okay guys, so for my first ingredient for the sesame sauce dressing dip that I'm making for this dinner is I'm going to use 1 to 1.5 cups of chopped celery. Next, I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of raw unhulled hemp seeds. And a lot of people say, well, aren't sesame seeds when they're raw really bitter? Yes, they are. But the celery in this dressing dip it actually like eliminates the bitterness, and it's really pleasant. So all you have is a full sesame seed flavor, creaminess, and everything. And it's just all around really good. So you don't have to have toasted sesame seeds or anything. You can still have the raw. So next, you guys, I'm gonna put in 3 to 4 large medjool dates. I've actually got really large medjool dates here, so I'm only gonna start with 3, and then I'll just add the 4th one if I feel I need it. And you do the same. You put in less than you really think, and because you never want to put more, because then you go, oops, dang it, and then you learn your lesson, you know. And next, you guys, I'm going to put in 3 large lemon wedges. You can also use lime also, or you can do a combo of both, and that's kind of what I'm doing this round. I have a little bit of lemon and a little bit of lime left, so I have to use it up, and so I got a special treat this time because it's really good with either or. So it's whatever floats your guys' little raw boats, you know, whatever you feel like, whatever jives with you at the moment, you know, and so this is jiving with me. So I'm doing lime and lemon this time. Then I'm going to put a little slice of fresh garlic in there. And you most certainly do not have to put any onion in this. It's really good without onion, surprisingly, you know, because usually most dressings you kind of want to use onion. Some type of onion always tastes good in a savory dressing, you know, and onion makes the dressing savory. But you don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm putting a little bit of leek onion in here. This was a small leek onion. It's not a green onion. I love leek onions because it's a cross between garlic and chives. It's just a phenomenal flavor. It's a cool, awesome looking onion. It's really neat. So I'm just gonna put a little slivers here in the dressing this time. And you guys can just have it just like this. It's super tasty just like this. But again, like with all dressings, you can eliminate one ingredient and it still tastes good, or you can add other ingredients to it and it tastes phenomenal. It changes it up, you know. And so there's so many different ways you can make your dressings too. So you can have it just like this, the plain just like that. But I like adding a little bit of paprika in there, kind of enhances the flavor a little bit. And then at the very end, I'm going to dash some cracked black pepper on top for a little extra spiciness, but just cracked black pepper tastes really good with this dressing. And then of course, depending on how thick or how loose you want it, just add a little bit of water. I usually add roughly 1/4 to 1/3 cup of water just to help the blender go and just to kind of help loosen it up a little bit. I find adding a little bit of water actually helps. Oh yeah, yes. Check that out, guys. It's the perfect amount of creaminess too, because you know there's a lot of raw recipes out there that some raw foodies make that sound and look so delicious, but they use so much fat. They use so many nuts and seeds, and it's like, I know I don't know if they're eating the entire dressing in one setting or not, but that is just too much fat in one dressing. So all of my meals that I make, I mean, I make it to where it's one meal for me and I finish it like the moment I make it. You know, I don't save any of it for the next day. It's just the right amount of fats. I I tailor my dressings and sauces to fit my fat intake for the day, and it's the perfect amount for me, the perfect veggie size meal for me, and that's how I tailor my meals. And that's how I share my raw recipes with you guys. So for the veggie base of this dish that you guys saw, it was loaded full of sweet peas, and these are the sweet peas that I use, and they are they're just from the frozen veggie section of the grocery store, and I do not cook them at all. I know they say steam fresh, but what I do is I just let my peas, or if I buy any frozen veggies, I just pull them out and I let them sit for a day and thaw out till they get to room temperature, or I just put them in the refrigerator for a couple days until they completely thaw out. And so I don't cook them or steam them or anything, and so they're perfect because then they're already thawed out without even steaming or anything. So I do it way ahead of time, and so I personally don't deliberately cook my food or anything. But I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna say that, oh, Miss Stace, those are not raw, and you know what, you guys, I'm probably sure that the companies, when they do the veggies and stuff, I'm sure they probably steam them before they package them and then freeze them and everything. But I'm not for sure on that or anything, but I really would like to include peas in my diet, and I don't do this all the time or anything, but just recently I've really wanted sweet peas. So because I know real sweet peas are not like this. When you get them straight from the garden, they are actually kind of crunchier, and but at the moment this is all I have access to, and I choose to still consume these, but I don't deliberately cook them myself though. So I'm going to put the entire pack in here because there's 3 servings, so 2/3 cup is 1 serving. No, we don't go by that. When we eat fully raw, we eat the entire pack plus more, you know. So it's 3 cups of sweet peas. And this is another thing, you guys. I always, if I ever buy frozen or packaged veggies or even fruit or whatever, I always look for the one that does not include sodium, because a lot of veggies, packaged products, they load it full of sodium, and especially veggies too. So there's always tons of different varieties of veggies that they offer in the frozen section, but you kind of have to be selective because when you look at the back, they load it full of salt in there. And so I always get the ones where there is no sodium added, because there is plenty of sodium in our fruits and veggies, and to begin with, we get just enough from our raw fruits and veggies when you eat enough. We don't need to be adding all this extra salt and sodium to everything. So that's what I do there, guys. And then next, you guys, I'm just going to chop up some more celery, and then I'm actually going to probably dice up a little bit more leek onion and then dash it with some black pepper on top, and then that's all I have in that veggie dish, and it's so darn tasty. Simple and so tasty. Hey guys, so it is ready. I actually decided to add some chopped kale in there also, but essentially that is exactly what you guys saw there in that what I ate today video. And this is super tasty. It's in my deep dish bowl. I know this is a small bowl compared to a normal large size salad bowl raw foodists really eat, you know, but I love having veggies. I love having greens too, but I mostly really enjoy veggies a lot more, and so this is the perfect size deep dish for me. It's my deep dish bowl, and I just pack it full of veggies in there and a little bit of greens, and just have a nice delicious thick, not super thick, but very satisfying dressing sauce to go in with it and everything. So, oh, it is so tasty here, guys. Alrighty guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this another make it raw recipe video. I'm happy to share with you guys all my fully raw recipes that I enjoy, and I'm just happy to freely share with you guys. And so I'll let you guys go. I'll stop babbling here. Remember to love being raw, you guys. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you, and I'll see you guys next video, okay? Bye guys.